Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of the second reproduction. So last time we finished up Gardas' route, so now we are on to another person. And you probably already know from the title of the video who it is, but I skipped ahead to where we have to make our first choice, so let's go out. We have to go to the brothel. This was a golden chance for us to learn more about the enemy. There was no way I was going to let it go to waste. With that in mind, we began to comb our way through the capital, but... this place is... While Lizette and I were investigating, a weird yet somewhat glamorous building had caught my eye. Judging from the signboard and the customers standing around the entrance, it looked like one of those seedy places many refer to as a brothel. Purchasing a woman's body for pleasure. How disgusting! As expected from a race consumed by lust. Why would a man even want to visit such a place anyway? It truly baffles me. Don't you agree, Lizette? Yeah. I don't know why either. Excellent, Lizette. You're a model heterodoxist. Still, I'm sure being serious all the time would tire you out. In fact, I've never seen you with another girl before. You should go and have fun dating a girl you like once in a while. Although, you don't have time for that right now, do you? I'm sorry. No, I'm having plenty of fun right now. In fact, you could almost say I'm having the time of my life. Really? What are you two doing here? Ah, you bastard! Were you following us? Now, don't be too hasty with that sword. You won't be allowed to go in like that, you know. Even my legs tremble with fear whenever I encounter Madame Alina. Huh! Are you going to go in? Why else would I be here? Aren't you planning on doing the same? We're just investigating the area. There's no way in hell I'm stepping foot in that disgusting place. Really? But your pet doggy really seems really eager. I think he wants to go in. What? I'm only faithful to, I'm not interested in that kind of thing. My. Enduring is bad for your body, you know. How about I introduce you to a girl I know in there? She looks a lot like your beloved princess. Eh? Don't joke around! Do you really think Lizette would be interested in something like that? Yes, he is. Yup, I do think so. In fact, if you scrape away that noble mask of his, your beloved little knight is actually a... I will not let you make a fool out of Lizette! What a stubborn woman. As expected of a princess. Don't ever put Lizette on the same level as you! I didn't. I wouldn't want to be compared to a weak-kneed coward like him. He can't even speak up. You bastard! Gardas' taunting finally hits its mark. I placed my hand on the hilt of my sword, trying to warn him off, but an inappropriate smile floated onto his lips. He was sneering at me. The words, "Do you really think I'll be defeated by the likes of you?" scrawled across his arrogant face. I glared at him, trying to be intimidating. What's so funny? He wasn't shaken, not even for a second. His eyes narrowed into slits in a bewitching manner as he gazed behind his blade and whispered, "Oh no, I just thought about how beautiful you look when our blades clash." Huh? Even though I knew we would cross swords the moment we met, I still couldn't help but want to get closer to you. Is it because of the blood that flows through my veins? What are you talking? I looked back into his dark pupils, unsure what he meant. Before I got the chance to ask him, Gardas struck my sword away and replied with a curt, "That's all for today." I quickly composed myself and glared back at him, but Gardas had already vanished into the brothel. Having our fight cancelled so quickly left me confused and dissatisfied. I recalled his eyes the instant our blades clashed. There was this odd buzzing sensation lingering in my chest. Was it leftover adrenaline from the battle? That damn demon lord! For some reason, I felt like cursing his name whenever I could. Oh, I almost forgot about Lizette! I turned around, but Lizette wasn't there. Had he gone somewhere else? Well, that did explain his lack of presence while Gardas was here. As I looked around, wondering where he could have gone, I suddenly spotted him not too far away. Let me go! Aw, don't be so cruel. If it's you, my dear, then I'll serve you to the best of my abilities. Hey, don't hog him! Right, handsome? I'm much, much better than her, so how about you come with me instead? Get your filthy hands off him, the pair of you! You see, I'm actually the best girl in the house, not these two fakers. I'm high maintenance, but for a nice guy like you, Hey! You get your hands off him! Same to you, I found him first. So, it's not like he called out to you two or anything. Give it a rest. I've already told you I'm not going in. By the looks of things, Lizette had been spotted as a potential customer and was now surrounded by several eager prostitutes. I was planning on watching them for a little longer, but Lizette's troubled face suddenly met mine. Did he want me to help him? I thought that at first, but Lizette's troubled expression worsened and he lowered his head to avoid eye contact. I guess he didn't want my help in a situation like this. The women took advantage of his bewilderment, closing in on him and rubbing their bodies against his arm and chest. That's right! I can vaguely remember Lizette being popular with the girls back in our kingdom. Especially after he became a knight. He was literally flooded with young noblewomen at all the balls we attended. I even heard that one of them proposed to him using her father as a middleman. Being both a knight and an honest person must have made Lizette a very appealing marriage candidate. But why isn't Lizette married yet? An image of Lizette being in love with someone some beautiful woman suddenly popped into my head. For some reason, it didn't seem interesting to me, or rather, I even felt slightly put off by it. Why? And now that I thought about it, I even felt irritated by the women surrounding Lizette right now. It's probably because he'd kept me waiting. Yes, that must be why. Move, I'm the one who brought this man. Oh, really? That's no fun at all. Once I stepped forward and interfered, the women finally left, grumbling to themselves. Seriously, Lizette, what do you think you're doing? Even if they are just women, letting your guard down around demons could get you killed. Yes, I understand that. Huh. Oh well, being kind to everyone is one of your virtues anyway. Don't worry, you don't have to change. I'll always be there to protect you. Lizette? I'm truly sorry for my incompetence. Even though I should be the one protecting you, I always end up being a burden. No! That's not what I meant! You've always done your job well. I'm the one too incompetent to defeat the Demon Lord. No, that's not... Lizette? I'm the one who's incompetent, Princess. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have to go through all this. I should have just died back then. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to suffer. Even though I knew that, I still... What are you talking about? You're the one who vowed to stay by my side no matter what. Don't tell me you forgot about that. I haven't given up yet because you're here. I can keep going if you're with me. So please, don't say sad things like I should have died. Not ever. You're not just my knight, but but my best friend too. Best friend, huh? Thank you very much. As wide as the world is, I must be the only knight to have ever been called a friend by you, princess. Yeah, you're the only one. I'm honored. A weird feeling suddenly sank through my stomach. Lizette's smile felt unusually empty. After everything we just talked about, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Alright, next is the pub. Welcome. Let's drink wine and chat. The picture on the wall. Oh yes, that's a picture of the sun god and moon goddess. Normally the moon goddess is bowing before the sun god, so paintings like these showing the opposite are quite rare. It's not so much rare as... Well, the moon goddess was banished from the world of darkness, so believing in her makes you a heretic, doesn't it? I heard the ancient kingdom of Zeras got punished for it long before Deathryde took its place. Aren't you afraid of the sun god's wrath? Lunaria, the goddess who governs the moon, and Lala, the god who rules the sun, created our world and fought one another millions of years ago. They're both probably far, far away by now, us beings long forgotten. If the moon goddess still remembered us, she'd never just sit there and let her children, the demon race, suffer the way we do now. Ooh. I'll come again soon. See you then. A whole day goes by so quickly. I should go to bed. Yes, we should. Looks like I won. Kuh! You're not bad. Not bad at all. But trying to assassinate me all by yourself is nothing short of foolish. If two of you can't handle me, then one doesn't even stand a chance. Shut up! I'll never let the princess go anywhere near you again! Huh, such a jealous little puppy. Puppy? You bastard! You're too naive. You declared your presence before you even tried to attack. Maybe I should teach you a few things about assassinating someone. Don't be stupid! What kind of assassin gets taught by his own target? But you'll never complete your mission without a few pointers. Don't make fun of us! We don't need your filthy demon hands helping us out. I'm just giving you some advice. If you hesitate to attack me, then you're just hindering your beloved princess, you know. Well, I don't mind if you want to stay in my kingdom a little longer. Gives me a chance to get to know you both better. Shut up! Shut up! How dare you talk about the princess with that vile mouth of yours? Yes, that's more like it. Lizette! Princess! Well, well, looks like your mistress just arrived. Aren't you a lucky little puppy? Gardas, you! I didn't land a single clean hit this time. Keep up the good work. I'll look forward to your next attempt. He runs pretty fast for a king. Are you okay, Lizette? Yes, I'm sorry, princess. Don't worry about it. I heard the sound of swords clashing, so I came running over as fast as I could. But Lizette, why did you go after him all by yourself? It's not like you at all. It's because I didn't want you anywhere near him. Sorry, can you say that again? Oh, no, it's nothing. Really? Oh well, we're out of our depth. If we fight him one-on-one, we need to think of a good strategy. Yes. Deathryde, 2nd month. Yes, we're gonna skip this scene because we've seen it already. If you haven't seen it, please go watch my my other playthrough of this with Gardas. So tomorrow's the day off in the Demon Kingdom, huh? I should go to sleep. Holiday night. Okay, what should I do tonight? Go out? What are your plans for today, Princess? I'll probably investigate the west side of the city. Excellent. There you are. You're both coming with me today. There's nothing excellent about that. I grimaced. We'd bumped into the worst possible person on our way out. Gardas probably saw my expression, but he didn't react to it. You should be more delighted. I'm inviting you both out to a banquet tonight. Delighted? I'd love to meet a woman who'd actually go, "Oh wow, I'm so happy," and fall at your feet at such a proposal. I mean, really. Oh wow, I'm so happy. Thank you, Your Majesty. As he just rubs it in her face, I love it. In the end, we were dragged along anyway, and we took our seats at a banquet populated by an ironic number of women. Even though Gardas had been so insistent, he paid no attention to us and sat with the large group of women instead, drinking wine and laughing with them. What was the point of bringing us here if he's just going to ignore us? Unfortunately for me, Gardas overheard my complaint. What's wrong? Would you like me to pay more attention to you? Nobody said anything about... If you're willing to admit it, then I'll treat you with the utmost care. Come, take a seat beside me. Absolutely not! Such a dishonest person. Then again, if you want a seat coated with your own blood, then I'll gladly oblige. Even though you wouldn't go through with it? Of course I would! A woman beside Gardas pressed her shapely bosom against him as if trying to draw his attention away from me. This wasn't the best time to get angry, but I couldn't help but feel furious at the sight. The woman smiled triumphantly, pleased with the angry expression on my face. Lord Gardas, why dine on unripe fruit when you can have some mature, fresh fruit right here? The woman placed a red berry between her soft lips. What was she trying to do? As Lizette and I looked on in bewilderment, Gardas took the woman into his arms and... What? Gardas took the berry into his own mouth and plunged deeper, indulging in the woman's lips as if they were fruit themselves. I see, just as you said. It really is delicious fresh fruit. It deserves to be eaten. Gardas' sickeningly flirtatious voice left the whole room in silence. If it felt this bad to Lizette and I, who were sitting a fair distance away, I dread to think how the women sitting near them were feeling. Still, it was extremely bold of them to do such a thing in front of their enemies. I didn't feel angry, just humiliated, and I lowered my head in shame. I quickly glanced beside me and saw that Lizette had done the same. Ha ha ha! I'm glad I invited you two. Your reactions never cease to amuse me. And how curious. You're behaving as if you've never fallen in love before. I don't need to fall in love. And I assume the princess's lapdog has never held a woman either. I live for the sole purpose of serving my princess. I desire nothing more than to stay by her side. Lizette's clear voice was as firm as steel, and made me feel really embarrassed. I was about to pinch him to shut him up when I heard him mumble something, quietly as if to himself. That's right. As long as the princess is alive, Well, people have different outlooks on life. You might see it as happiness now, but... in my eyes, your lives are utterly boring. We're more than happy to let you have fun, don't worry. It'll be easier to kill you once your brain goes numb from all your... activities. But love is a magnificent thing, far superior to an assassination that will never succeed, don't you think? It's a bit rich for a hedonistic demon like you to talk about love. I felt the steam rise from my head as Gardas taunted me. I could feel my temper rising, so I stood up and made to leave my seat, not wanting to ruin the banquet. Princess! Huh, pleasure is one of life's necessities, you know. Ignoring Gardas, I grabbed Lizette by the collar and dragged him out of the room with me. Oh, leaving so soon? But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!